Hey, amazing people! Are you curious about what it's like to fall in love with a Sagittarius, the fiery, free-spirited soul who seems to light up every room they walk into? Maybe you're dating one, crushing on one, or just wondering how this Zodiac sign handles the wild ride of romance. Well, you're in for a treat because today we're diving deep into the heart of a Sagittarius in love. We're going to explore 5 key traits that define how this fire sign behaves in a relationship, giving you a front row seat to their passionate, adventurous, and sometimes unpredictable world. Whether you're head over heels for a Sagittarius or just want to know what makes them tick, these insights will blow your mind. So, grab a cozy blanket, settle in, and let's unpack what it's really like to love a Sagittarius. Trust me, this is going to be an exciting journey you won't want to miss. Sagittarius folks are the ultimate thrill seekers of the Zodiac, always chasing the next big experience. Whether it's a spontaneous road trip to a hidden beach, a last-minute flight to a new country, or just trying a quirky new hobby like pottery or rock climbing. When they're in love, they don't just keep this adventurous spirit to themselves. They make you a part of it, turning your relationship into a whirlwind of excitement. Picture this. Your Sagittarius partner wakes you up on a Saturday morning with a mischievous grin, saying, "Pack a bag, we're going camping tonight," or surprises you with tickets to a music festival you didn't even know was happening. This isn't just them being impulsive. It's their way of sharing their zest for life with you. They'll want you to join them in exploring new places, trying new foods, or even debating big ideas until 3 a.m. Because for a Sagittarius, love is about shared experiences that make your heart race. You might find them planning dates that feel like mini adventures, like a scavenger hunt through your city or a stargazing night in the middle of nowhere. They'll also share stories of their past escapades, like that time they got lost in a foreign city or tried surfing and fell off the board a dozen times. Not to brag, but to let you into their world. This adventurous streak means they'll push you out of your comfort zone, in a good way, encouraging you to try things you never thought you would. When a Sagittarius is in love, they see you as their ultimate co-explorer, the one who makes every adventure twice as unforgettable. If you've ever met a Sagittarius, you know they don't hold back. They're the ones who'll tell you exactly what they think, even if it's a little too blunt for your liking. In a relationship, this honesty becomes one of their defining traits, but it's paired with a surprising depth of care that makes their love feel authentic. When a Sagittarius is in love, they'll open up about their feelings in a way that's raw and real, telling you what makes them happy, what drives them crazy, or even what keeps them up at night. Maybe they'll share a story about a time they felt lost in life or confess a dream they've been too shy to tell anyone else, like wanting to write a book or move to a cabin in the mountains. This vulnerability is a big deal for a Sagittarius because they usually keep things light and breezy. You'll also notice they're super transparent about their day-to-day life, telling you about a funny thing that happened at work, who they hung out with, or what's on their mind without you having to dig for answers. This openness isn't just them being talkative. It's their way of building trust and showing you they have nothing to hide. At the same time, they'll want to know the real you, asking about your dreams, your fears, and what makes your heart sing. Imagine sitting on a cozy couch with your Sagittarius partner, sharing stories about your childhood while they listen with genuine curiosity, maybe even tearing up when you talk about a tough moment. Their honesty might sting sometimes, like if they tell you they don't love your new haircut, but it's always rooted in care because a Sagittarius in love wants a relationship built on truth and connection. Sagittarius is the Zodiac's free spirit, like a wild horse that can't be tamed. They thrive on independence, needing space to explore their passions, chase their dreams, and just be themselves. In a relationship, this love for freedom doesn't disappear. But when a Sagittarius is truly in love, they find a way to balance it with a deep commitment to you. You'll notice they encourage you to chase your own goals, whether it's starting a new business, taking a solo trip, or diving into a hobby you're passionate about. They're the ones saying, "You've got this, go conquer the world," because they love seeing you shine as your own person. At the same time, they'll keep you close with small, thoughtful gestures that show you're always on their mind. Maybe they send you a random text in the middle of the day, like, "Just saw something that reminded me of you. Hope you're having an awesome day." Or they call you just to chat about a funny thing they saw. These moments aren't clingy. They're their way of saying, "I'm out here living my life, but you're my anchor." They'll also invite you into their social world, asking you to join them for a barbecue with their friends or a spontaneous group hike. This is huge for a Sagittarius because it means they're weaving you into their life without feeling tied down. They don't want a relationship that feels like a cage, but they'll make sure you never feel neglected. It's like they're saying, "Fly as high as you want, but know I'm right here cheering you on." This balance of freedom and devotion is what makes loving a Sagittarius so unique. They give you space to be you while making you feel cherished. Sagittarius folks have an infectious, youthful energy that's hard to resist. They're the ones who can turn a boring Tuesday into a spontaneous dance party or make you laugh until your sides hurt with their quirky sense of humor. When they're in love, they bring this playful vibe into the relationship, making sure romance feels like a joyful adventure. You might catch them teasing you in the sweetest way, like poking fun at how you always burn the toast or how you can't stop humming that one song. It's not about being mean. It's their way of flirting and keeping things lighthearted. They're also masters at planning dates that are anything but ordinary. Imagine your Sagittarius partner surprising you with a sunset kayak trip, a quirky cooking class where you both end up covered in flour, or a late-night drive to a spot where you can count the stars. These moments aren't just about fun. They're about creating memories that make you smile years later. Even when life gets heavy, a Sagittarius in love has a knack for lifting your spirits. Maybe you're stressed about work, and they show up with your favorite takeout, cracking jokes until you forget your worries. Or perhaps they send you a silly video that perfectly captures your shared sense of humor. This playful energy is their way of saying, "I want our love to feel like a celebration." They don't want the relationship to feel like a chore or a burden. They want it to be a source of joy that lights up your life. A Sagittarius in love will keep you laughing, keep you guessing, and make every day feel like a new chapter in a feel-good story. Sagittarius individuals are born dreamers, always looking to the future with wide-eyed optimism. They're the ones imagining their next big adventure, whether it's traveling the world, starting a passion project, or chasing a wild goal that seems impossible to everyone else. When they're in love, these dreams don't stay solo. They start to include you in the most meaningful way. You might hear them talk about a future that feels like a movie, like backpacking through South America together or building a cozy home filled with books and travel souvenirs. These aren't just daydreams. They're signs they see you as part of their long-term story. They'll also get curious about your own dreams, asking questions like, "What's something you've always wanted to achieve?" Or, "If you could live anywhere, where would it be?" They're not just making small talk. They're checking if your visions align, because a Sagittarius in love wants a partner who shares their passion for life. If you loved this deep dive, give this video a huge thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to understand their Sagittarius partner. And don't forget to drop a comment below. Tell me which trait surprised you the most, or share your own story about loving a Sagittarius. I'm so excited to hear from you. Until next time, keep your heart open, stay true to yourself, and let love light the way.